Imagine a world without the internet. No Google searches, no cat videos, no instant messages to friends across the globe. Sadly, for millions of people, this isn't just a thought experiment, it's reality. While many of us enjoy the benefits of high-speed internet, vast swaths of our planet, particularly in remote and rural areas, remain unconnected or underserved. This digital divide has profound consequences. It limits access to education, healthcare, and economic opportunities. For a student in a remote village, the lack of reliable internet can mean the difference between pursuing their dreams and being left behind. The reasons for this digital disparity are complex. Traditional internet infrastructure, like fiber optic cables, is expensive and difficult to deploy in geographically challenging areas. This leaves many communities stranded on the wrong side of the digital divide. But what if we could beam the internet from space? What if geography was no longer a barrier to connectivity? Enter Starlink. Starlink, a project by Elon Musk's SpaceX, is on a mission to provide high-speed, low-latency internet to every corner of the globe. And how do they plan to achieve this? With thousands of small satellites orbiting Earth, forming a giant interconnected network in space. These satellites, launched in batches aboard SpaceX's Falcon 9 rockets, are positioned in low Earth orbit, much closer to Earth than traditional internet satellites. This closer proximity dramatically reduces latency, the delay between sending and receiving data, which is crucial for activities like online gaming and video conferencing. Here's how it works. When you access the internet through Starlink, your request is beamed up to a Starlink satellite overhead. The satellite then relays the request to other satellites in the network, forming a high-speed data highway in space. The final signal is then beamed down to a Starlink dish on the ground, which provides you with internet access. But what makes Starlink different from traditional satellite internet, which often suffers from slow speeds and high latency? The answer lies in the constellation's unique architecture. Starlink is no longer just a futuristic concept. It is actively connecting people in remote and underserved areas, bridging the digital divide. Take a remote First Nations community in northern Canada. With Starlink, they experienced a dramatic improvement in internet speed and reliability. In natural disasters, Starlink is a lifeline for emergency responders. After the Haiti earthquake in 2021, Starlink provided vital communication links. Starlink is making a tangible difference worldwide. As Starlink continues to expand its satellite constellation, the possibilities for global internet access are truly astronomical. Imagine a future where high-speed internet is available not just in cities and towns, but also in the most remote corners of the Amazon rainforest, the vast Sahara Desert, and the icy plains of Antarctica. This interconnected future could revolutionize fields such as telemedicine, allowing doctors to provide remote consultations and diagnoses to patients in even the most isolated communities. It could also transform education, giving students in developing countries access to a wealth of online resources and connecting them with teachers and mentors around the world. Moreover, Starlink's technology has the potential to bridge the digital divide, not just on Earth, but also beyond. As humans venture further into space, Starlink could provide a reliable communication backbone for lunar bases, Martian outposts, and even interstellar missions. While the future of Starlink appears bright, challenges remain. One significant concern is space debris. With thousands of satellites in orbit, the risk of collisions with other objects in space increases. SpaceX is actively working on mitigation strategies, including equipping its satellites with propulsion systems to avoid collisions and deorbit them at the end of their lifespan. Another challenge is affordability. While Starlink has made strides in reducing the cost of its hardware and service, it remains relatively expensive for many potential users, particularly in developing countries. Addressing this affordability gap will be crucial in ensuring that Starlink's benefits are accessible to all. Furthermore, there are regulatory hurdles to navigate. As Starlink expands its global footprint, it faces varying regulations and licensing requirements in different countries, adding complexity to its operations. Starlink represents a bold step towards a future where high-speed internet is no longer a luxury, but a basic human right, accessible to everyone, everywhere. While challenges remain, the potential benefits of this ambitious project are undeniable. As we continue to push the boundaries of technology, Starlink serves as a beacon of hope, reminding us that even the most ambitious dreams can take flight, connecting us all under a shared digital sky.